that's an exceptional performance.
True. It was. Football can be like this, that your opponent has proper opportunities, don't say chances, but opportunities in the first half, but with the ball they were outstanding. They were just calm but lively as well. Scored wonderful goals, controlled the game, and didn't let Crystal Palace get back in the game, so really good performance.
There's nothing positive you can say when you get beaten as heavily as we've been beaten today. There's nothing you can do except take it on the chin. There's no point in trying to disguise the fact that they've scored 7 goals. I don't think there was any lack of effort on anybody's part. But the fact is, it's a crushing scoreline.
Who wants a striker who doesn't want to be on the pitch and score goals?
Oh,
That's what you want.
100%. 100%. I was happy that we could do it so early. He not, obviously, but he's completely fine. And I have to make decisions. The boys accept it, and sometimes I like them, and not always. But that's it.
It's been a big week for us this week. We've had some good performances, good results, and it's important to keep that momentum going through Christmas into the new year, because it's a difficult period for everyone. So we need to keep going. Yeah, it's a good performance, and then we'll move on to next year.
In Germany we say it's better you win 7 times 1-0 than 1 times 7-0, but I can say winning 1 times 7 is nice as well. Fine.
Again this season, and as we can see, that really compares well with some of their biggest wins. Crystal Palace, of course, we always remember that 31 years ago, but 2 goals better today, but it was at home, and Liverpool's record victory away from home in the top flight. And well, what a display, Alan.
It was a devastating display of finishing, Gary. I mean, not only that, but the appreciation and understanding of what's in and around the players, and then the space for other players to run into. It was so intelligent. You got the 3 of them starting there, Firmino, Mane and Minamino, and we'll just watch the movement from Mane. He goes short, it doesn't come. That creates the space for him to run into. What's around him, the awareness, the touch and finish from Minamino is fantastic. 3 of them again here, all close up together. Defenders can't get tight to them. I don't know whether to get tight to them. But again, just watch the pass here from Firmino into to Mane. Again, the touching and the finish. But this is the best goal of the afternoon for me. The 3 of them, look where they start and look where they finish. The touch with the outside of the foot, then the pass with the outside of the right foot. Now look at them getting on the trying to get on the end of it. Now look at Firmino telling Mane, you run to your right hand side, which then will create a space for him to run into, but there's still so much to do. The touch and the finish, sublime. This time it's Trent Alexander-Arnold from the right hand side, the ball in behind. Salah's now on the pitch again. Minamino, look, because he's prepared to run into the space, the defender has to come with him, which then creates the space in behind him for Firmino, but there's still so much to do. The finish and the touch is fantastic, and we can't leave this guy out also, because I mean, just sit back and admire that. Wow. it really was a devastating display from all of the forwards on the pitch. It was magnificent, great to watch.
And Salah came on there, didn't he? 2 goals and an assist, and Mane wasn't happy at being taken off, was he? Who would be when you're banging in goals like that?
Well, he's playing so well, he's scoring, he's assisting, and you can see, when you hear Jurgen Klopp saying his players are playing too much football, that's the difference between the players, what he thinks. And he's devastated, he doesn't want to come off, I understand that, there's goals at stake. He wants to put the ball in the back of the net.
51 minutes he got took off the pitch, and he knew there was a hat-trick out there for him. I think he knew there were goals. You can see one player's reaction at getting took off, 57 minutes, sorry, and the other one getting took off at the 75th minute after scoring 2 goals. One very happy, one very sad. So.
The captain was important yet again, wasn't he, Jordan Henderson? He's a contender for the Sports Personality of the Year tomorrow night. He's a very important presence in that side.
I think there are a lot of players in this team that can be rested, as Mo Salah was rested today, but I think the demands and the drive that he puts on this team, it comes from the captain, it comes from the leader, and today was another example of that. You know, the way that he kind of drove in that midfield, led by example, and actually there's so much selfless work that he does. He gets into positions that allows Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold to play much higher up the pitch than fullbacks usually would. And if they keep the ball, great, but if they lose it, he's in a really good position to help out defensively. So people talk about transition a lot against teams that play high presses and so on. Look at his position. Yes, Schlupp's trying to get this ball across, you know, to try and create a chance, but even if it gets across, Jordan Henderson is in a great position from the centre-back position to help out. The reaction when they lose the ball, he's disappointed, but that don't last too long. Look at the reaction, win the ball back from his team, sets them on the attack. And this one was what I like, because from a midfielder's point of view, you need that connection with your forwards. Mane looks at Henderson get the ball and he's off. He's not even thinking. He's thinking, this is a man I know that I can trust, plays the ball forward so I can go. Now, the positional side of what he does for the team and the selfless element, this is what I meant by it. You know, it allows Trent to play much higher up the pitch. It's a short ball, wins this one, and it's another good forward ball. But you saw the position that Trent got into, and he does it on the other side as well. So every week we'll sit here and we'll give Trent the plaudits, we give Andy Robertson the plaudits. Look how high up they get. Yes, they get all the assists and they create the chances, but the reality is Jordan Henderson's doing a lot of their work for him.
That's intelligent.
He's very intelligent, and you know, he's covering for them, but at the same time, you know, Trent puts one on the plate for him, so he stick that into the back of the net. You've been doing most of my running for the last couple of seasons, but I'll repay you with love